Hi, welcome to your astrology reading for the week of January 23rd to January 30th, 2014. And on January 23rd, the moon in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces. So this day should be very emotional, dreamy, things very much under the surface, subconscious, unconscious, intuition, strong hunches, and definitely pay attention to any insights you might have, especially regarding feelings, any feelings you might have. And it's a great day for meditation and also paying attention to your dreams and delving into anything that involves the unconscious mind or your subconscious mind, and revealing things, transformation, and healing. Alright, and the same day, moon squares sun in Aquarius. So this may bring up some tensions and a lot of insight for sure, because Aquarius brings a lot of insights. Very claircognizant is what Aquarians, or the Aquarius energy is like. It's also could bring up tensions in friendships and even subconscious tendencies when you're hanging out with friends. So, it could be a little bit more of a, stormy, emotional kind of day, but it's definitely good for going within yourself. On January 24th, Mercury in Aquarius trines Mars in Libra. So this makes our communication very energetic. We will probably have lots of flashes of insight and insights that we can act upon. This can also cause a bit of sharpness in communication, or a little bit of bluntness in communication, so you do want to watch out for how you word things. The good thing is Libra is usually very diplomatic and can smooth things over pretty easily. So this is actually also great for communications with friends and with your partner. And also could be good with, business partnerships, whether you're like signing contracts and stuff, it should be okay for that. And yeah, and even making progress on like hopes, wishes, and dreams, especially if it's involving communication or mental activity of sorts. And then the moon in Scorpio creates a grand trine with Jupiter in Cancer and Chiron in Pisces. So this is going to help to reveal emotional truths or old wounds, and it also any truths that are revealed on this day can help with any healing that needs to be done, and can also create a general feeling of wholeness ultimately. And it's also a great day for learning new things, and learning new things about yourself especially. And yeah. And then the moon in Scorpio sextiles Pluto in Capricorn and Venus in Capricorn. So this is going to bring up anything unconscious within a relationship, anything that, hasn't been dealt with, any hidden emotions, any hidden ambitions even, since it's involving Capricorn. And it could even deal with situations in your career as well, like hidden things that, people haven't told you about or whatever in your in what you do for your career. And it's also a good time to look for a job that you would love, and also transform your career so that it's more suitable for what you love to do. Alright, on January 25th, Mercury in Aquarius squares Saturn in Scorpio. So perhaps our communication will come across as a little bit off the wall to people in authority, and also there will be kind of a conflict between what is standard, what is the you know, status quo and, you know, new ideas. So these new ideas coming in might not always be as comfortable for the status quo, and it could cause conflict, whether that status quo is something at work or something in, like, you know, with an authority figure, or even just, you know, could be anything really in a relationship even. But these new insights are ultimately going to help bring a freshness to that. And there is a way for it to, like, kind of, you know, be overcome. The challenges can be overcome, and it can be more integrated into that situation. Then the moon conjunct Saturn in Scorpio. And this also brings a lot of practicality to the day, and you are able to feel emotionally involved in any work you have to get done. But you also might feel a bit, you know, somber, or maybe you might feel like kind of a burden put upon you, especially subconsciously. But that burden can be lifted once you start concentrating in whatever it is that you need to do. And then moon in Scorpio squares Mercury in Aquarius. So we may have trouble communicating how we're feeling because our emotions will be more under the surface, and the square makes it a little more difficult to actually have it be brought into our conscious mind. And so some of the stuff we say may not totally be in line with what we're actually feeling. So, you know, try not to talk too much about emotions if you can try to avoid it, or try not to tell, like, maybe how you're feeling to your friends possibly on that day. Try to find another day for having emotional conversations. And then on January 26th, the moon in Sagittarius squares Neptune in Pisces. So our beliefs when it comes to, you know, like what we believe in, and what we, you know to be true, what our truth is, may come into conflict with our spirituality, or with, or it may be confronted by, you know, illusions. So basically, our truths will be tested on this day, and we may have new insights that actually challenge some of our beliefs. And then moon in Sagittarius sextiles Sun in Aquarius. So this is actually great for new insights, and we may actually come up with new ideas for our belief systems and be able to integrate those new insights into what we believe in and into what we know. So it's great for learning something new. And also we may gain a new perspective about our emotions as well, and maybe our beliefs that, you know, limit us. We may break free from some of those beliefs. All right. And then moon in Sagittarius trines Uranus in Aries. So this is also very much new insights, breaking free from old beliefs, bringing in new truths, and also anything that maybe causes our emotional state to be, like, some of the beliefs that may not always be good for our own emotional state may be broken, you know, broken down so that we can have a new insight into ourselves, and also our new, you know, bring in new beliefs. All right, and then the moon in Sagittarius squares Chiron in Pisces. So Sagittarius tends to be very blunt about the truth, and for some, they may be on the receiving end of that bluntness, and it could cause old wounds to come back to the surface. And if you are the person being a little blunt, try not to be so blunt on that day, because people will be a lot more sensitive to criticism or any truths being revealed in a harsh way. So yeah, this could cause some tensions, and unconscious hurts to come to the surface. So yeah, just try to be sensitive. And then the moon in Sagittarius sextiles Mars in Libra. So this will give a lot of energy, especially when it comes to mental pursuits and relationships. And like, you know, learning new things, studying other cultures and studying other belief systems could be, you know, an awesome thing to do on this day. And also, learning new things with a partner or doing something active with your partner would be a great idea as well. Moon in Sagittarius sextiles Mercury in Aquarius. This is definitely awesome for learning new things, having new insights. This will happen. And new insights about your belief system, and yeah, breaking down of old beliefs in order to make way for new beliefs and ideas. And on January 28th, the moon in Capricorn sextiles the North Node in Scorpio and trines the South Node in Taurus. So, this is going to be emphasizing what we are learning as a whole in our society, or in the world, however you want to look at it. And it's going to be bringing up the structures that, you know, are holding us back, and what we really need to move towards to transform our situation as a whole. We're letting go of old beliefs and bringing in new ways of working in the world and new ways of dealing with resources, and realizing that where the resources are, the power is, and we can individually contribute to where that power goes. All right, the moon in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. Our intuition will be right there along with our emotions, and we can put any intuitions into practical use and further our careers or our public status or anything that we're really aiming towards, any ambitions we have. Our imaginations and our creativity will be flowing very well on that day, and we can use it in a very practical way. The moon in Capricorn squares Uranus and Aries. So these new ideas that are going on may come into conflict with the old ways that we usually do things, the status quo, maybe what we do in our careers, any structures in our life, and our emotions may not totally be on board with that on this day, because you're like, dude, but I like the way I do things, you know, and I don't want to change right now. It's too hard to change or something, you know. So some conflict may come up when it comes to needing to make changes in our lives. And then the moon sextiles Chiron and Pisces. This is bringing some amount of old hurts to the surface, but it's going to be let go of in a much easier way, and we can become more whole, emotionally speaking, when we confront any painful feelings we have. And it shouldn't be too hard, since we can do this willingly, and it definitely will be more easily dealt with on this day. Then the moon conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn and Venus in Capricorn. So our unconscious emotions in relationships will be coming to the surface once again, and our unconscious emotions when it comes to the status quo or our careers or public standing. And we may actually realize that maybe we care a little too much what people think, and we may confront stuff like that. Or anywhere where we've been putting on a mask may be confronted, and we will have to deal with what our true feelings are when it comes to those things. All right, the moon opposes Jupiter in Cancer. All right, so the moon in Capricorn, how we are feeling about our careers and our ambitions and our goals and the status quo and our public standing, opposing Jupiter in Cancer, which is a very much what we want to do to expand our some of our ambitions in the terms of our idealistic goals and our feelings, how we feel about our philosophical views, about our dreams, and also how, you know, what our foundation is, especially when it comes to our philosophical ideas and our beliefs. So those coming into opposition will definitely have us trying to maybe understand what our motivations are when it comes to our goals, and trying to bring them more in line with who we are as people at a very deep emotional level, and what we really want from our goals. Whether that's like expansion of ourself, or, you know, maybe we're confronting certain issues with, you know, less desirable ambitions, like, you know, whether it's about, you know, money, status, power, all those things. So this is where we're really confronting our unconscious side of, you know, what reasons why we're chasing after something is. And we're really trying to be true to ourselves in the process, and true to the people that we work with. Okay. On January 29th, the moon in Capricorn sextiles Saturn in Scorpio. So this is awesome for our powers of concentration, and we can actually even delve deeply into our subconscious mind and transform any things that are hidden and really bring them to light, and be able to confront our fears. And after confronting those fears, we are maybe able to move towards our goals, our ambitions, and our careers, and creating a structure outside of ourselves. The moon in Capricorn on the same day squares Mars in Libra, so we do want to watch out for how we're using our energy, and we want to make sure that if we we need to exercise, because squares create tensions, and Mars is a lot of energy, and then the moon is our emotions, so we definitely want to watch out for, you know, temperamental things happening. So exercise is a great idea. Otherwise, you know, we may not feel as good at work, or we may end up being in an argument within our relationships, our close personal relationships. So yeah, make sure to exercise. On January 30th, moon in Aquarius squares North Node in Scorpio and South Node in Taurus. So new insights coming in, new insights about, you know, what our values are, what our, you know, what we're really moving towards in terms of transforming our world and becoming more aware, basically, and how we feel about all this. And then the moon sextiles Uranus and Aries, the moon in Aquarius, by the way, bringing a lot of insight, a lot of new ideas, and revolutionary ideas, innovative ideas, and yeah, bringing change that we can really start to do on an individual level. And then the moon conjuncts Sun in Aquarius. Same idea, only maybe how we can change ourselves, and becoming more of who we are, and becoming more aware of ourselves, and becoming more aware of what we can actually do as individuals to create change and positive, you know, new ideas, and also innovative, new innovations that can help the world, and humanitarian causes, what we can do for those things. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you need any clarification on anything that I've talked about, or if you have any insights that you've gained from this, feel free to share them in the comments. All right, have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week.